So today I'm going to talk about a fun little topic that's popped up due to the new Disney Plus series Secret Invasion, and of course their intro trailer, which is done by AI. So there's a lot of people who are up in arms about Marvel doing an AI intro. Now, I got to look at this from a purely business perspective. I know a lot of people want to get emotional about it, but let's just look at it from a purely business perspective. And from that point of view, I know that Disney was looking at saving money, because that's the job they're in, is saving money, which means more money in the long run for them. And, they're not thinking about the artist's rights or the needs. They're just thinking about, how can I get this thing done quickly and efficiently for the smallest amount possible. And a lot of people don't like to hear that, but it is 110% true. The really sad part about all of this is that people, I don't want to sound cold when I say it, but I have to. This is going to be the future. A lot of artists are not ready to have to deal with, or even worse, compete with AI in their arena or specialty. Okay, so let's just put it to the point. Artists had the advantage of being the only ones able to create art. They had a great niche. There was a certain amount of money they could make on this niche, and, they controlled it. And now AI has kind of like disrupted that in the worst possible way. And as anybody will tell you, you put technology into any business, old or new, it's going to have some disruption. And people usually clap when the disruption is happening to anyone else. But when it's happening to them, it's a problem. Amazon disrupted bookstores. And everybody thought it was a great idea and perfect until until the bookstores started going under and people lost their jobs. So here we are. So now you've got the same situation going to happen in art. There are going to be artists who are not going to be able to make it. I'm not trying to say anything that's trying to be crass or cruel, but that's just the truth. Technology on top of just an old business system can really make tons of money for those who are involved with it. And Disney's no different. I think that if you're an artist, now's the time where you've got to focus on building the best skills possible with the best price possible. Because, that's going to be the kicker. If you can look, if someone can feed artwork to art, even better, I won't even say it like that. If someone can use the influence of an artist like Jim Lee and say, hey, Jim Lee, or even better, hey, computer, I want you to draw like Jim Lee, like this, after feeding all the information of Jim Lee's artwork, you're going to get something very, very close. And there will come a point where you can't tell the difference. Now, we're still at the early ages of this. But, if this thing doubles in speed and ability every 18 months, what's it going to be like in 10 years? How many generations passed? 5 generations passed? So, what's going to happen? What's going to happen to artists? What are they going to do? How are they going to survive this? And here's a tougher question. What if they're not able to survive this? What is going to be the future plan? And people saying, we've got to stop this. We've got to stop AI. That's not how these things happen in the real world. Things do not happen by, we're going to put laws in place and people are going to stop using AI. People are not going to stop using AI. The genie is out of the bottle. The genie is out of the bottle. So we got to think about, how you're going to handle that. But crying and getting upset is not going to do anything, because people don't care. People don't care. I know a lot of artists are upset hearing this, but let's keep it real. The business people don't care. They just want the product done relatively as cheap as possible so they can make the most profit possible. That sounds cold, but it's 100% true. And that's the problem. Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it. Do us a huge favor. If you like what we talked about, click the thumbs up button. If you didn't like what we talked about, click the thumbs down. We're good either way. Thank you so much, and I will talk to you all later.